Hey, welcome back to Mama Z's Texas Kitchen. Today I have two recipes for you. It all takes the same base, but I'm going to show you how you can make two totally different wonderful snacks. Today we're making crab rangoons in the air fryer and crab rangoons fat bombs. So let's get started. What you're going to need for this recipe is some cream cheese. Crab rangoons is one of my favorite treats when we go to a Chinese food restaurant. Sometimes, or takeout, sometimes I will order that for my meal and won't get anything else. So I started looking around and said, how can I make this at home? And I looked at 3 or 4 different recipes. And I thought, I can do better. So here we go. We are going to take 2 packages of cream cheese and put them in the food processor. Yes, this is a new food processor to my channel. I'm really excited about this. This is a Cuisinart. This is a Cuisinart food processor. It's got the food processor, blender, and juicer on it. I'll be sure and link it in the description below. It is a lot more expensive than a lot. I plan to get every dime I can out of this equipment. All right. Okay, the next thing, I've got 2 packages of cream cheese in here. I'm going to add some minced garlic. Some diced green onions. And a teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. Okay. And we're going to put a mix on this before we add our crab meat. Just pushing this down a little bit. Now we're going to add our crab meat. I've got 2 cans of lumped crab meat. Once we get that all mixed, I'm going to take my blade out. Kids, don't try this at home. Alright, I've just got some regular plain wontons. You can pick these up at your local grocery store. These are so good to cook many different ways. I have made dessert wontons. I've got a live that I've done that with. I'll link that right here. What you want to do is take about a good heaping teaspoonful and put in the center of your wonton. Okay, and then I've got some water that you're just going to wet down the edges. You can certainly do this with a brush, but these make the best tools ever, and I use them a lot. All right, and then you just pinch your corners to kind of meet in the middle. You want to make sure that there's no air coming out and you've got everything all sealed up. That side, we'll make one more. I'm going to show you a different way to do it, which I actually prefer. Take your crab meat. Some water. and just fold them over. Pressing your ends down again, make sure there's not any air in there. All right, we're going to do up some more and get them ready to put. I've got these ready. I'm going to start laying them in my air fryer. Oh, first of all, spray your air fryer, because you don't want them to stick. And we're going to lay them in our pan. Try not to get them too terribly close together. We're going to cook them for 4 minutes at 400. Now you could do an egg wash here if you wanted to. I'm not. I'm just going to hit it with a little bit more cooking oil. All right, let's get these in the oven. We'll start on the next recipe. Okay, while those are making, let me show you a really cool recipe that I found. And I'm kind of tweaking my own version here, so that's how most recipes go, right? You find something that looks good and you find a way to make it your own. So we're taking our same mixture. I'm putting my cheese grater on top. I'm going to grate up some mozzarella. I'm going to add a little bit more garlic powder. About 1/4 teaspoon. So remember, we already have quite a bit of garlic in there. And then some onion powder. Okay? And then a little bit of salt and pepper. And then we're just going to take our spatula and mix that up. I'm going to dump this in a bowl because I found that it might be just a little bit easier to do that way. Get all the mozzarella well incorporated. Okay, so what we're going to do here is make balls. Crab Rangoon balls. I'm going to take it, I'm going to drop it in bacon. And roll it up. Bacon's not small enough. What we're going to do now is take everything we've got left over and we're going to put it in a baking dish. We're going to pop this in a 400-degree oven for about 15 minutes. While that's cooking, we'll taste the other stuff. we have our Crab Rangoons. They were really good. You could always make a soy sauce dipping sauce to go with them, sweet and sour sauce, but I like them just like this. Believe it or not, these are actually low carb as well. May not quite be keto, but they are low carb. All right, we're going to try one of our fat bombs. Now, you could set these up in the refrigerator, let them settle up a little more, which would probably be the better thing to do, but I want to try one. You know, bacon makes everything taste better. Our dip has come out, and I'm going to just lightly chop some green onions. Pour over the top. All right. Get some out. Put in my little bowl right here. Look at all that cheese string. I mean, come on. Now, I could totally make a meal of this. Just what's on this plate. Some more green onions. But we're going to try it. I fried some wonton chips over here. All you got to do is throw them in the air fryer. We're going to give this a taste. Oh, look at that cheese. That's pretty stinking amazing, my friends. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you liked it, I've got 2 more great recipes right here waiting for you. Thank you so much for joining us today on Mama Z's Texas Kitchen.